Hi friends, good morning. Myself Mr. V.R. Sanaf, lecturer in Mechanical Department of KQ Polytechnic, Nasik. Today we are going to discuss about non-conventional machining processes. Especially we will discuss about the ultrasonic machining. In ultrasonic machining, sonic waves are produced by refraction and compression of a medium such as ear. These are the waves which are audible to human ear. The frequency of sonic waves ranges from 20 to 16 kilohertz. This is a very wide range and all human beings are not capable of hearing through the whole range. It varies from person to person, but the limits are given. The waves which have a frequency above 16 kilohertz are not sonic and are called as ultrasonic waves. These waves have a frequency above that of the upper frequency limit of the human ear and are not audible to human ear. Due to their high frequency, they have high energy and penetration in a number of media and are useful for a number of industrial processes in medical, engineering and defense field. Now, the next diagram, that is working principle of ultrasonic machining. So the term ultrasonic refers to waves of high frequency generally above the hearing range of a normal human ear, that is generally above 20 kilohertz. In this process, a cutting tool is given a mechanical vibration so that it oscillates axially at high frequency in abrasive slurry against the stationary workpiece. The tool has the same shape as the shape to be machined. The impact of abrasive causes the metal removed from the workpiece. This method is generally used to machine hard and brittle material. Energy, every abrasive grain is hammered into the work surface by a high frequency oscillating tool that causes chipping of fine particles from the workpiece, resulting in the removal of material. The most appropriate frequency in this case are 20,000 to 30,000 cycle per second with amplitude of 0.2 mm. The electronics oscillator and amplifier, also known as a generator, convert the electrical energy at low frequency to high frequency. The transducer works on the principle of magnetostriction. The magnetostriction effect is the one in which the material changes in dimension in response to an electric field. The vibration hence produced are focused on the cutting point by means of a horn or a turn vibration concentrator. The abrasive used in the process is supplied in the form of slurry suspended in a carrier fluid, and the tool feed is achieved by means of static loading of a vibrator head that transmit vibrations to the tool. The next diagram, that is the setup of ultrasonic machining. So this setup consists of number of components such as transducer, tool, then abrasive slurry and tool feed mechanism. So the transducer is made of magnetostatic material like nickel, iron, cobalt, iron, aluminum, etc. A generator converts the available electrical energy of low frequency to high frequency and is supplied to the transducer. Due to this, the longitudinal strains are produced in the transducer. So next component, that is the tool. It consists of two parts, that is the tool holder and the tool tip. The tool holder is connected to the transducer and it transmits the vibratory energy from the transducer to the tool tip. This causes the linear oscillatory motion of the tool when the workpiece comes in contact with the tool. The next, that is the abrasive slurry. The mixture of abrasive particles and water is used as abrasive slurry. This slurry is continuously fed at the tool workpiece contact. When the supply is made on, the abrasive grains are hammered by the high frequency oscillated tool into the workpiece, and this results in the removal of material from the workpiece. Because of this impact of the tool, the process is also known as compact impact grinding. The grain size of an abrasive has a marked effect on the material removal rate and surface finish. Then tool feed mechanism is there. As the tool machines the workpiece, the gap between two increases. Hence, for machining action, the tool must be fed continuously into the workpiece. This is done by a tool feed mechanism which uses counterweights for the purposes. The tool is pressed against the workpiece with a load of few kilograms and feed downwards continuously as the cavity is cut in the workpiece. So next, there are some advantages of this ultrasonic machining. Any non-hard material can be easily machined. It can be used for both conductive and non-conductive material. This process is totally noiseless. Complex shapes with good accuracy and fine surface finish can be obtained. No heat is generated in this process, so the physical properties of the workpiece is remain unchanged. As there are no high speed moving parts, the working on machine is not hazardous. Then there are some disadvantages. The abrasive slurry has to be replaced periodically for better machining action. The metal removal rate is low. It is not suitable for heavy stock removal. The initial equipment cost and the tooling cost is very high. Power consumption is quite high. Then there are some applications: cutting internal threads in ceramics and glasses by rotating the workpiece, cutting of industrial diamonds, then manufacturing of wire drawing, punching and blanking dies. It is used in uh, dentistry work to drill holes in teeth, in making holes of any shape for which the tool can be made. Then it is used for coining of glass and ceramics. Thank you.